golfer in this shirt. What's happening? Welcome back to the channel. Hope that you're having a lovely one. Thank you so much for being here as always. Let's get into some Steely Dan. You don't want Steely Dan to get into what? We're going to move on to the second to last track, Change of the Guard, of course, off of Can't Buy a Thrill. Released in 1972. We're almost finished with this particular album from Steely Dan. I know it's been a little bit, but we're almost there. All right. Speaking of Change of the Guard, do you guys ever watch the videos of, like, you know, when they have like the changing of the guards and the Queen's Guard and those kind of things, and the tourists just get in the way and they just get absolutely murked. Like, what are you doing? Why would you mess with the guards and stuff? It's not going to end well for you. There's absolutely no reason to do that. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the music. Of course, this could also be talking about generational guards, right? I don't know exactly yet, but Steely Dan, Change of the Guard. Let's go. This is a great, my God, let me clear my throat before I speak. This is a great weekend album. This is okay. Actually, take that back. This is a great week album. This is an album that you could listen to really any day of the week, and it'll get you through whatever you're going through. It doesn't matter what you're going through. Could be work, could be just a bad day, could be family, could be the kids, could be the dog, could be anything. I think this is a de-stress kind of album. You don't always have to you don't always have to think about it. You just kind of let yourself get lost in the rhythm and the groove and the sweet harmonies and the danceable rhythms and just the lightness of the music and the way the music moves you. I think this is one of those type of albums. This particular track, Change of the Guard, besides some pretty sweet guitar and the solo, which I like how deep it gets into, just kind of grimy a little bit, there's nothing that stands out on the track, but it's Steely Dan. And, I mean, they don't, as far as I know, like, they haven't really made, like, a bad song, you know? No matter what, even if you don't enjoy a particular track, you're going to get something extremely well produced, very well polished, great musicianship, thoroughly played, and it's probably going to move you in some capacity, you know? So even though this track doesn't necessarily make me feel anything, it doesn't make me feel bad. It at least provides that kind of good, this is like a good background song. It's just one of those songs you have on, maybe in the album, like you're listening to the hits on it, you're getting through these other tracks, and it's like, wow, wow, wow. This one comes on, and you kind of go and do the dishes. You're not really listening as much. But, once again, that doesn't mean it's bad. It sounds great, especially that guitar solo. Oh, that was way too loud. Sorry, I did not mean to play it that loud. Right here. That's a fun solo. I think actually the solo is the best part of this track. I also love how the drums and the bass break it down in that part because it gives space to the guitar solo. So I think actually the solo kind of saves the song, makes it really stand out even better. And it still fits in with the vibrancy and the colors that are being played around within this album. So even though it doesn't stand out as much as the previous ilk, it still is worth, I mean, absolutely worth being on the album. And I wouldn't want to call it filler, even though it treads that line. Let's get into these lyrics. Change of the Guard. If you listen, you can hear it. It's the laughter in the street. It's the motion in the music and the fire beneath your feet. All the signs are right this time. You don't have to try so very hard. If you live in this world, you're feeling the change of the guard. No. So I think it is just times are changing. You know, whatever you used to think a particular, I don't know, perspective or worldview was, times are changing. And you know what the signs of those changes are? Laughter in the street, the motions of the music, the fire beneath your feet. Things are different now. All you can do is move along with the motion. Don't fight the waves. Right? Like in Riptides, like how am I thinking of Riptides? You don't fight against the current, you swim sideways. I think that's what you do. Don't take my advice to the beach. I think that's what you do, but I'm not sure. All you cowboys and your neighbors, can you swallow up your pride? Take your guns off if you're willing, and you know we're on your side. You know, that's actually a really good line. I like that. All you cowboys and your neighbors. Cowboys are, like, I'm thinking like stereotype of a cowboy. The pioneers of the West and treading their own trails and blazing their own trails, and they're rough, they're shoot first, ask questions later. Ask questions later. Like, they're used to going in guns blazing, perhaps. But can you swallow up your pride? Take your guns off. Take off that protection that perhaps makes you feel safe, because you know we're on your side. I like that. Take the gun off your side. We're on your side. We're together in this. I like that. If you want to get through the years, it's high time you played your card. If you live in this world, you're feeling the change of the guard. And if you're feeling it, you need to be with it. And then the lyrics just repeat from there. I like that a lot. Hey, I don't know, I'm still talking like this, but we're going to end the video like this. Let me know what you thought of the song. You can join me on Twitter. You can join me on Patreon. I sound like a South Park character. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Bye.